Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, mic check. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, mic check. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, mic check. See, bro. Like OBS just came out with an update. And it's got my thing acting a little funky, bro. Like, that's why I don't like updating stuff. They come out with updates and it just messes stuff up, bro. And everything be running smooth already. You feel me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, mic check. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, mic check. Testing the levels, testing the levels. Testing the levels, testing the levels. Testing the levels, testing the devils. Testing the devils, testing the devils. Testing the levels. Yo, like, I don't want to update nothing, my guy. Everything wants to update. They're trying to update OBS, YouTube, everything all at the same time. I don't know why I'm missing my chat. Missing some chats. Yeah. Alright, there's the chat. I'm missing some chats, bro. Don't worry about it for now. What's good, man? It's your boy E with some finance solutions. I really didn't have a chance to scour the internet for any new info. Basically, all the info from my nightly news from last night basically still applies. And I figure we just look at some charts real quick and see what we can maybe expect. And I mean, alright, we've been in this uptrend, right? And where would the uptrend be? I mean, I guess we'll draw it from like right here. Something like that. So as of now, I mean, the uptrend still looks to be intact. But things are going to get crazy tomorrow. I'm kind of scared that I'm still swinging that damn position, bro. Like, I never do that. I don't swing. So that shit got me a little worried. Alright, first of all, let's get rid of this. Alright. So, dumped, right? And that was a nice rip to sell, but then, matter of fact, let's go to what I was trading. Now, it looked right, like for a second, bro, like my thesis and plan was working out. Because look at Meta. Chopped around. Once we got over the 120, we picked up a little momentum and just ripped to the upside. Got as far up as the internet connection is looking unstable. Let me check something. Got as far up as 97.25. I mean, actually higher, but the resistance was there. Yeah, the 97.30. Just hit that and then started selling off. But let's look at the grand scheme of things and see how much we actually. Let's get rid of these. All right, got up here to this resistance. Little resistance area right here. Little supply zone. Well, no, I hear some people calling them like supply and demand zones, but if you ask me, it just sounds like support and resistance. So got up here, sold off, but we came from here, right? So I mean, if you want to look at it as a glass half full type of deal, I mean, 92.80s, we ran up, then gave back and put in a higher low, right? So the higher low would be right about here. And this should be a pretty strong support because, look, washed out, called a bid, bounced around, rejected off this level, sold off, put in a bottom down here, gapped up overnight. And look, we chopped around this level right here for a minute. Look how many wicks and stuff there is. Look how much trouble it had getting above that level. So you know this level is significant, bro. I mean, you could just look at it. Look, like the bodies of the candles, like 90% of them are terminating right there, and only the wicks are going above, except for these two. So when we ran up and came back down, it's not surprising that we sold back off to this level, and we really haven't broken down. So you could consider this and like this a higher level, like a higher low. So from here to here is a higher low. So 92.81 up to 94.75. So about $2. So I mean, if the regular trend were to just continue, you would expect Meta to move up more tomorrow. But we got the FOMC meeting, all that craziness. Like I said in the nightly meeting last night, there's a chance that we could get a rally, a 10% pop across the market. If the the Fed and everything is not so hawkish. So I mean, being that I'm stuck in this position that I've been in it forever, I would kind of want that, so this thing could go ahead and run up. Cause look how far it fell, bro. Look where we gapped down from, and I caught this rip and this rip, got out right here right before that. And that's the only reason, like, I felt like after these crucial sell-offs, bro, like we were oversold at that point. But this thing just kept selling off, kept selling off. We finally seen some type of bounce here, right? And I was really expecting us to gain some ground, maybe back towards the upside, and we did for a second. Again, we put in a higher low, so depending on their tone tomorrow, it is what it is. But I mean, what tomorrow's Wednesday, my expiration is Friday. I feel like no matter what happens tomorrow, like I'm gonna go ahead and just exit out the position, bro, so I can get back to trading. Cause basically, like this whole for like a whole week now, I haven't actually been able to trade, bro. I just been managing this position. I mean, I did take a couple trades on the side, like I faded that Baba rip. I still have I'm still in this Getty as well. Let's see how this thing looks. Look, ran up, gave back as expected, profit takers or whatever. But look, that was the crucial level right there that I was saying that it needed to hold in order to still have some proof of concept. And for now, it's holding it. Um, I mean, this thing's like really low volume. I mean, that was 1.7 million shares right there. But other than that, just like low volume, bro. So I feel like since it's such low volume, all it takes is a little volume to come in. And especially if we get that dovishness tomorrow, just a semblance of dovishness, more capital will flow into the markets, which will more than likely trickle down to plays like this. And again, on the options chain, high concentration at the $10 strike and the 12.50. I actually sold, bro. See, this is why I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, bro. Like I just constantly. I can't believe, did one of the Migos die? Is this for real, bro? Wow, bro, that's like crazy, man. Dude, how are you so like so rich and successful, bro, and like let yourself go out like that? Like, bro, I don't even like being hanging out and being out in the streets, bro. I don't hang around people just because of stuff like that, bro. It's like anything could happen, bro. Just don't trust people. So how you could have that kind of status, be rich and famous, and let yourself go out like that, bro? It's like it's mind blowing to me. Again, though, it's always the ones that are closest to you, bro. But anyways, that's off topic. Speaking of off topic, bro, I need to put some work in on my I got a reaction channel too that I was building up. It was doing pretty good too. I just haven't had time, bro. I need someone, bro, to handle my social media and stuff and my content for me. But yeah, so this thing basically put in a higher low. So that play's still looking good for now. I caught Baba, sold the rip on Baba in the meantime while I'm managing this other position. And I'm talking about I sold that thing right up here at the top. So that was a decent little play. You feel me? Just so I can have a little action while I've been freaking like stuck on dead time. at the same time, though, like so much uncertainty and stuff in the markets. But bro, like there's been uh some good there's been some opportunity out there. My internet is looking unstable, my guy. Hope it's not all glitchy. Yeah, caught this rip. Faded it from like here to like right here. Oh no. Yeah, I got out right at end of day. So like right around here. Faded that thing from the top to the 120. Cause I remember I set a timer. So that was a nice little play there. This Getty would be nice if this thing freaking catches some volume and squeezes up. That print a little bit. But I feel like tomorrow, like either the move that I'm waiting for is gonna happen or it isn't. And either way I'm getting out. Because I've been on dead time. I want to do some actual trading. Bro, like I'm telling you, like I had been killing it, bro. Like I had five five green weeks in a row, which was like a record for me. You feel me? So I want to get back to that. But yeah. Sold off, put in a bottom, put in a higher low, ran up, sold back off, held this level. So we know this level is strong. This 94.75s. I feel like as long as we don't give that level up, we have a chance to run back up and reclaim this little area. And if that happens, this little area, if that happens, it's not far fetched for us to, especially if they're dovish, for us to capture this area or some of this. I mean, if that happens, I print. You feel me? I mean, even today, the position was in the green. Like on the day it was, especially when I was up here, and even at market close, even now, it still is. Up here was even more. But again, like I feel like I've already wasted so much time in it that that's not enough. You feel me? I need more out of it. Let's look at some other charts. Good Apple, bro. That thing freaking fell off a cliff up here at this 155. I mean, there's a high up here too. 157. Got up as high as 178 when we were ripping before the sell off. So Apple's down a good little clip too. I mean everything is, but I mean So look at that sell-off on Apple today, bro. That's crazy. Look at this. Damn, boy. Like so much opportunity in the markets. Like, bro, look at this. Like, and you know this was like basically a bottom of a range right here. You know what I mean? It just depends on what you decide to trade on the day, bro. But that's why for me, I found that it's easier to just focus on like the same group of stocks every day, bro. Mainly large and mega caps. Stuff that you can track by watching the SPY or the Qs. You feel me? And just trade those every day. And after a while, you get used to how they move. You feel me? You just pick up on the mannerisms. Bro, this thing is like so unstable. It's all over the place. But yeah, bro, seeing that base, grab calls to the upside, ride it up to the top of the range. This is after hours though, so I mean, probably have to get in here. And I know this is hindsight, but just going over some opportunities that were out here. Like even from here, you see us crossing over VWAP, the 9, the 120. At that point, you know it's okay to grab a long position to the upside, to the top of a range, get out. And then, you know, once you know we topped out and started selling off, you could actually grab some puts and faded it. I mean, there's just opportunity in this market every day. And I really feel like I'm missing out by babysitting this position, bro. So, like, after tomorrow, bro, I don't care if I'm down or up on it. I'm closing it. And, like, something's up with this stream, bro. So it's, like, all over the place. And it's got to be glitching. Babysitting this position, bro. So, like, after tomorrow, bro, I don't care if I'm down or up on it. Closing it. And, like, something's up with the stream, bro. So it's like it's not glitching, bro. Like I can see the freaking you know in OBS how you can see the like the kind of health of the stream with the little square with the kilobytes per second. It's supposed to like maintain a certain uh throughput. It's supposed to be green. It keeps flashing from like green to yellow and then red. It's like jumpy. It's like all over the place. Yeah. Mad opportunity missed there. Tesla. Mad opportunity missed here. Hey, them Tesla contracts are expensive though, bro. I've traded Tesla. Like I made some bank off Tesla when they first did the reverse split and it was down back around $200. I grabbed some like around 204 and rode it up to like 230s. Decent. Like wherever they did the reverse split at. But look at this thing. Look at that range it gave you from the bottom of this range up to the top. 25 million shares traded right here in an hour. So after you see us freaking come down here and freaking they save it with that many shares and it bounces. We've been in basically an uptrend ever since. It looks like that uptrend cracked today though. But that thing would have printed from freaking 199 up to the highs at 237, bro. Decent. Let's see what AMC did. There was some meme stock mania going on recently. I mean, this thing's been having some been giving you some range to trade off of actually. Look at that. From 6. I mean, bro, this thing's just so diluted. Yeah, dude, I know. Streaming quotes are unavailable. It's after hours. Look at all these drop frames, dog. Something with the network. I mean, I made some adjustments, but nothing that should be affecting it like that. I mean, AMC's been looking like it's giving you range, but dude, it's so heavily diluted now that these moves like this, they look big, but it's really nothing, bro. Look, you see this range here, right? Bottom of a range around here, 628 to up here. You would look at that and think it's a pretty big move, but look, 628 to 698. That's all that is. That's because it's like so diluted with all the with all that ape. That was what's the guy's name? The CEO, Adam Aaron. That was his little freaking his little ploy to be ahead to be able to go ahead and dilute, bro. He freaking diluted. He diluted AMC, bro. Killed it. And I seen an interview, bro. Like, I don't know if it was like parts together or whatever, but I basically seen an interview or something where he basically said straight up that he was using the retail traders to whatever. Like at that point, like I knew that my decision was correct to go ahead and sell at the top because I was hodling for the cause for a little bit, but when that thing squeezed up to like 70, like I ultimately decided to just go ahead and get out. And because it was also opportunity cost. Like, because, like, remember, I got in that thing when it was like $11 or $12. And, like, with the majority of my cash, bro, like, I just went ahead and hodled for months until that thing ultimately got up to like 68. And I freaking cashed out. Like, I was taking a little bit of profits here and there on the way up. And that thing squeezed up, I got out. And looking back on it, it was the right decision because look what they did. They diluted it with the AMC preferred equity or whatever. And you feel me? So I have no regrets. But yeah, this thing's been giving you range to trade off of, but it's, when you really look at it, it's really not that big of moves because it's so heavily diluted. Let's see, like a GME off the same looking kind of move. Look, this thing is going from 28 up to 34. That's actual range. You feel me? Those are actual points. But the same looking move like this on AMC is like a dollar or less. This thing's going up like $8 on the same kind of move. So that lets you know that thing's heavily diluted, bro. I don't need a PhD in freaking stock analysis to figure that out. I can just look at that and see what it is for, you know what I mean? Alright, so GME. What about BBBY? Had this on the watch list a few days back before these moves. Ran up, put in a higher low, ran up again. Once we top out at the top of the range, you flip your bias and start fading. And rinse and repeat. Again, I just find that it's easier to trade like the large and mega caps because you can actually track them. Like they move with the overall market. So that's why I basically 9 times out of 10 I'm trading the same stocks over and over. And I used to like day trade, like, use the scanner and stuff and see what stocks have volume for the day and all that. In a market condition like this, I feel like the strategy that I am using right now is just easier. Maybe when we get back to regular market conditions, I can go back to looking for those runners and high volume tickers. Right now it's just easier to trade the larger mega caps. But decent moves off of this too. All this stuff was on the watch list. What happened with Mullen? And look, the thing just faded. Look, saw that rip right there and fade that thing. Well, that's the only thing that's been consistently working for me, bro, in this market condition. It's just fading the rips. Like, I'm talking about for days straight, for weeks straight, bro. That strategy worked, and it would still be working. Like, but I slipped up. I got stuck in the swing and then felt that it was oversold and that it was due for a quick bounce. And that shit, that's had me tied up ever since, bro. But I gotta break the cycle. So tomorrow's a big day. FOMC meeting. A lot of volatility will be in the markets tomorrow. Definitely will be some opportunity. You just have to be ready. Look, TQQ. Another one. See, all like mainly all these underlyings I'm showing you right now basically move with the market. So they're so easy to trade. All you have to do is keep your eye on like the SPY, the Qs, Apple, or whatever else. And that's it. They're easy to trade, bro. Look at that thing, bro. There's no trend there. It's just a cliff. Fade that rip right there, bro. So up here, when you see us topping out and breaking down right around this level here, it's what, 2180s, 2175. So basically, what you do is grab the 21 puts, the ones closest to the money and the direction that you're going. So like if you're fading the rip, you'd be grabbing the 21 puts and just fading them. You feel me? That's it. If you grab enough of them and just fade them down to here, bro, like you're done for the day. You grab 10 of them, even you can be done. You can be done for the day. And I'm just trying to finish out this damn trade that I've been stuck in. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and size up a little more. I think I'm ready. Cause as of now, like I haven't been uh trading at max size. Like my max size was like 5 or 10 contracts, but when it got really volatile, I went down on my size. But I feel like I'm ready to size up. So I'm gonna start probably like my regular size, like my small size. I'm gonna size up, and it's gonna be five contracts, depending on how much they are, and the risk, the volatility of whatever I'm trading. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make my full size about 10 or more, like 10 to 15, maybe 20. I think I'm ready for that. So we'll see. Probably start next week. I'm going to finish out this week. And I'm ready to size up. And I mean, when you're trading 10 or more, 10, 15, 20 contracts, that you're bringing in decent money. You're bringing in thousands a day. If you're fading rips like this with 10 or 15 contracts, you're bringing in a couple thousand a day, bro. And that's where I'm aiming to be at moving forward. You feel me? Like I've tested this strategy now for a couple months, and it has been working. So I think I'm ready to size up. And it took a while. I mean, so I've been trading for what, like about 3 years. That's how long it took for me to be able to be consistently profitable every day. About 3 years. So it's been a long grind, but I think I am ready. So we'll see. I mean, I know I'm ready. So, anyways, just wanted to touch base with you guys. I mean, there wasn't really any new developments. Look at Nvidia grinding up. Even with the problems with the 4090, melting power cables, that thing's still running up. Look, the market was selling off today. But I mean, Nvidia, I guess it sold off, but it didn't tank. It gave you range to trade off of both ways. Look at that. Off the open. These are the tricky ones. When off the open, it shows you like the top of the range off rip. Those are tricky. Because you're not sure where the range is at yet. So, like off the open to just fade the rip like that. I mean, this is a 10-minute chart. Let's go to the 5-minute. Off the open, trying to bounce, but look at these wicks. So you see that? Wick, wick, wick. Obviously, you don't sell the rip way up here. You wait for some confirmation, wait for that next candle to open below the previous candle. Like put in a lower high. And then this one with the lower high and lower low, cracking your indicators. And even then, it was still like, I would have still been iffy. But like once this candle opens below this one, like the body opens below and these wicks are rejecting off of VWAP, the 9 and the 120, and you're seeing more wicks, you know it's probably okay to sell the rip. But even then, like that's why these are so tricky off the open like that. Because look, it's looking like it wants to sell off, but then putting in higher lows, then it got back up to the 120 and rejected to the bottom of the range. Once you think you feel like that range is put in, then you can flip long and try to catch you one up till VWAP and get out. And this thing gave you range to trade both ways. But see, you're also you're also looking at the overall market. You know, the SPY, the Qs, Apple. I'd be watching like SOX L or SOX S and AMD if I was trading this to give you more confirmation on which way it's going. Look, this thing sold off, running in the close. Then look, freaking after hours bounced and ran up. I wish Meta would have did that. Boy, they trying to kill old Mark Zuckerberg, boy. I'm talking about, bro. He lost some billions, my guy. And he down like 50 billion. 50 billion or more, bro. That's crazy. That's that exchange of wealth, bro. You got to be in the markets to get you a piece of that. Because that money ain't disappearing into thin air, bro. It's transferring to other people. Other people that are in the markets and trading. I probably looking back in hindsight, when this thing ripped up here, I probably should have just went ahead and got out. I felt like I wasted too much time in this trade, and I wasn't satisfied. But I probably should have got out. And then when I seen it chopping around and starting to fade, look back short like I originally was this whole time. Because I've been just straight fading rips the whole time and not buying no dips. And look, right when I flip my bias and buy a dip, I get screwed. So that's why it's always good to go with your first mind, man. Like your first thought is usually the right one. Your gut instinct. But we'll see. I'm going to give this thing one more day, bro. If I don't see any action tomorrow, I'm just going to take the loss, dog. I'm just going to eat it. Because I need to get back in the game, bro. I really feel like I've been on the sidelines. Yeah, I made a couple bucks here and there off the little Baba and whatever. I still got the Getty working in the background, hopefully. I mean, this thing made money for me today. But I'm still down on it over the long term. But yeah, just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys. This thing, barcode, and look, that's a barcode chart right there, bro. That's just straight algorithmic trading. Gave you something off the open the other day, but other than that, it's barcoding. Check out AMD real quick. Look, what's going on with the semiconductors? Because both AMD and Nvidia uh ran up after hours. There must be some kind of news. I mean, AMD's about to come out with their RX 7000. Tesla, Amazon, AMD, Google, blah, blah, blah. Earnings. Okay. What's going on with Nvidia stock after hours? AMD Q3 revenue 5.5 billion, misses estimate of 5.6 billion. AMD Q3 EPS misses 67 cents, estimate was 68. Third quarter results came in below our expectations due to the softening PC market and substantial inventory reduction actions across the PC supply chain. But seems kind of bearish, but I gotta go through that news. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That new they missed, and it was bearish. But look what it's doing after hours. That's why trading earnings is so tricky, bro. And I just never like whenever I was learning how to trade and learning about the stock market, like I was basically told like don't try to trade earnings because you can have a company beat on everything and it sell off, or a company miss and then it run up after hours. It just doesn't make sense. But AMD, whenever the bottoms get put in, AMD is definitely one I'm putting back in the long term. Always barcode charts. And that thing gave you some action there. From freaking 80, 90 cents up to 230s in one day. Nice. These are on the watch list 2 days back. Man, this thing freaking. This thing's out of there, bro. Straight bag holder chart, bro. Brutal. I've already looked at mine. What the hell happened here? I don't think that's that one that I had on the watch list the other day. That thing gapped up decent. Yeah, we had this on the watch list. Bro, I mean, dude, you, you guys should be taking advantage of these watch lists. And they're decent. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't think I can. Yeah, so look something like that, bro. Look. It's gonna give you expected IPOs, upcoming catalysts. You feel me? Earnings. Look, Tuesday, SoFi, Uber, Pfizer, AMD. Tomorrow we got CVS, Robinhood, Etsy, Roku. Thursday, mRNA, Peloton, Nikola, PayPal, Coinbase. Feel me? DraftKings on Friday gives you stuff with high volume. You feel me? Decent info on there, bro. Like y'all sleep if you don't take advantage. I'm trying to explain to you. But anyways, just wanted to touch base real quick. It's getting kind of late. Got to get back on my old man schedule. You feel me? Because I need to be up bright and early tomorrow. But, just wanted to show face, touch base for a nightly little recap. Like I said, couldn't really find much new information out there more than what I went over yesterday. So, if you didn't catch the nightly news, the nightly news stream I did last night, and you want some information that is pertinent to what's coming up, especially tomorrow, go back and check that out. And that is that would be right here, nightly news forecast. Check this one out. Decent info in there. Bro, look, I don't know why they be putting all this thirst trap stuff on this channel, bro. Like, dude, like I don't watch any videos on this channel. All I do is upload to it. But they put all this thirst trappy stuff on here, bro. Like, I don't get it. Oh, look, Trey. Oh, it's a year ago. I was gonna say, I thought Trey was back, bro. Yeah, that's when Trey was. Trey was, he was different then, bro. Looked like he started getting stressed out and started drinking too much or something, bro. If you ask me. And not to talk shit, but I just know what it looks like because I've been there before. He was under a lot of stress. But anyways, man, just want to touch base with you guys. I'll be up bright and early. So we can go ahead and check out this dramatic theatrics that are coming in the markets tomorrow. All right. But again, it's your boy E with some finance solutions. Again, if you learned anything or enjoyed the content, uh, and any of the above, don't forget to go ahead and hit the like button, sub, hit the bell, and get the hell over to my Patreon and Discord to sign up for that daily morning briefing and watch list. I'm telling you, it is ripe with value. Thinking about running a special on it. Maybe half off. You know what I mean? For the first month. And that watch list, you feel me? That gets you the watch list like for the month. You feel me? So I mean it's well worth it. But anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hope everyone has a good rest of your night. Stay safe. Um, and all of the above. Peace.